Okay, so this is my first YouTube video ever. So I'm finna give y'all the insides and outs of the first, what's today? Thursday. 3 days of orientation and the first day of flatbed training, load securement training. So let's start off with orientation. Day one, you get to the hotel. You're at the Hallmark Inn, Nashville, Tennessee, on Trinity Lane or whatever. It's not a great hotel. It's not a bad, it's a motel. Motel, M-O-T-E-L. You know, it's a few steps down from a hotel. But anyways, get here, get off the bus, check into your room. Everybody probably done been through this shit. You got a roommate you don't know, never met. Probably don't give two fucks about. But anyway, so you get settled in. The bus, all right, my first day, the bus came at like 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7-ish. That was the first day. The bus was supposed to be here like 5:30, 5:45. And it ended up being late. But everybody made it to class on time. You get the orientation. You're going to go to the training center by Pilot, not the terminal. You're going to do some training at the terminal, but your first destination for all of orientation, to get it all suited and booted and get you out the door and get the ball rolling, you're going to go to the Pilot Center. So you get there, everybody walks into a room. You're going to get an orange, yellow, green, whatever the fuck colors they have at the time. And you're gonna get your bands. You're gonna be in groups. You're gonna get your little color bands. You keep them on for the first 3 days of orientation. Cool. After that, they gonna, you get on the computer, you fill out the forms that, if you didn't get the forms in your email or whatever, and you did it online, you gotta sit at the computer and fill out the 29 forms or whatever. You do all that shit. After that, they gonna call your name, the doctor's gonna call your name, you're gonna get your drug test. First is your drug test, then you sit down and take the physical. After you sit down and take the physical, once your drug test, you get your physical, then you go back to the rest of the group. Then you go through classes and shit. Matter of fact, wait a minute. Let me set this right here. Fuck. I got all my paperwork, so I got a planner, a schedule. So hold on. All right, so you're gonna get logs. This is your schedule. Let me turn this bitch around. So this is your schedule for orientation schedule. I was in the green group. And this is what this is basically, Monday, all your times, everything. This is Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm in load securement for I'm going flatbed, so this is what I do the rest of the time. This is just to get basic. This is basically exactly what you're gonna be doing for orientation at Western Express. Now, along with that, Monday you fill out all your paperwork, this and that, such and such, woody woody woo, hoopla, all of that shit. You go over your Qualcomms, they teach you about how to operate the Qualcomms. You gotta do your goddamn logs and paper logs and shit. And what else? So after that, everything's said and done for week, basically to sum it up, let's say you done been through the whole process. This is the tricky part. The tricky part is goddamn the hiring process. So once you finish day 3, everybody goes to the seating office. The seating office is where you get your hiring packet. Now you're gonna go there in hopes of, oh yeah, I get my fuel card, blah, 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 this and that, woody, woody, woo. Yeah, cool, you might. It's not guaranteed. But everybody gonna get a job. But most of the people here, basically everybody's gotten a job. Unless you fail the drug test or some shit, some dumbass shit. But basically everybody has a job. You applied, you make it here, you have a job. But yeah. Now the hiring process, once you finish day 3 in the orientation, that's when you go, do the hiring, check on your hiring pack or whatever. So I didn't get mine yesterday. You know, so I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. Start day one of low securement. So everybody's not gonna get theirs on the third day orientation. Some people gonna get it the day after. Some people might get it the day after that day. I got mine. I didn't get mine today. I'm going to get mine tomorrow. But I did find out my hiring packet is ready. I get my fuel card, this and that, woody woody woo, whatever shit, you know, all the shit I'm supposed to do. I get all that shit tomorrow, Friday. And that's when I get my hard hat, all of that shit. You know, I did my final exam for um, low securement today. I passed. Most of us passed. Um, Tomorrow we actually gonna do some low securement with the coils. They're gonna teach you about the coils, the weights, how many chains, straps, everything you gonna need. You gonna get one of these. Hold on, let me show you. You gonna get, not that, you gonna get one of these flatbed keynotes. You know, this is what you're gonna go over in your first day of flatbed securement training. This shit. Instructor, my instructor is Mac. She is a flatbedder, or was, you know. She's pretty cool. You know, she gave us the ins and outs, told us everything we need to know as far as what she knows, you know, as far as what she's been through, what other drivers has been through, you know. She's a wise woman. She's not, I don't even think she's that old, but she's a flatbedder. Solo, flatbedder, a woman. Yes, they do it. But anyways, back to the book. So, this is the book you're gonna get on day one. This has basically everything you need to know. It's got pictures for some of you dummies too, you know. Some of the shit, you know, they're gonna let you know to correct, cross out, blah, 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 this and that, woody, woody, woo, blah, 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 all that good shit. But to put it in a nutshell, it's not that bad. Orientation ain't that bad. You're not getting paid for it unless you go flatbed. That's when you get paid for orientation. Some people, I don't know, I've heard some people getting paid. Some people ain't getting paid. I don't know, but, you know, I'm kind of not broke, so make sure you come out here with some money too. Lunch is shitty, breakfast is shitty, dinner is shitty. Make sure you bring money, cause the food sucks. You know, I kind of have a standard for the food type, my quality of food, so make sure you bring money, cause I buy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's a Waffle House, a Jack in the Box, Family Dollar, Dollar General, McDonald's, Taco Bell, White Castle, Crystal's, a Mexican restaurant, Subway. It's quite a bit of shit here. You're gonna walk. If you really wanna eat, you're gonna walk. But what else? Oh, you're gonna do backing, a 45-degree angle back. That's the backing. You're gonna do turning, which is basically gonna ride around the course with cones. And you have 4 cones to hit. You knock 4 cones over in that obstacle course, the little course, you fail. That does not mean you know you're not getting a job. That just determines on how long you're gonna be on the truck with the trainer. Now me, I have prior experience. I just did some dumb shit in my past. I don't have a criminal record. I just happened to get caught doing 71 and 50 at that time. You know, it was just 3 years ago. You know, it came off my driving record, thank God. And yeah, so I'm basically starting back over again like a newbie. Yeah, exciting. But yeah, outside of that, you know, it's pretty cool. And don't be a tender dick. You know what I mean? If you come here, do not be one of the people who get butt hurt because a motherfucker said some shit to you. Cause this is a motherfucking harsh ass company. These motherfuckers are harsh. You know what I mean? This ain't for no pussies, no goddamn tender dicks, no goddamn lint trap ass dudes. Like, no, you do not be a bitch when you get here. Cause they gonna smell it, all right? Do not be one of them bitches. Do not be a bitch. Do not be a crybaby. Do not be a mama's boy. Do not be a titty baby. Do not be tender dicked. Do not be soft. Do not be one of the people that wear your feelings on your sleeves, because this is not one of them companies. This is not one of them. They're not gonna baby you. They're not gonna hold your hand. They're not gonna cater to you. You just gonna get a complaint form. Whiner's name. How may I help you? What the fuck do you want? Get the fuck out of my face. Cry me a river. Drop your tears in the bucket. Throw it out the window and say, fuck it, company. All right? So that's the best way to describe it. Now, yeah, I think that's about it for today. I was supposed to been made this shit, but obviously I ain't been made this shit. I've just been doing other shit. So I just wanted to try to give some folks a brief idea, quick idea of what it's like. You know, if y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, I will try to accommodate the responses in an adequate amount of time. I'm tired as fuck. Been lay the fuck down. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, just shoot me a message or whatever. I'll try to answer any and all questions. I'll try to give you the best information that I can. If I don't have the answers, I'm going to try to get you the answers. So, with that being said, thank you for viewing. And I guess, you know, if y'all know somebody that wants to know about Western Express, pass the word, share it. I don't give a fuck if you do or don't use it. I'm just putting this out there for the people who need it, who want it, who's been doing their research and trying to find some, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't a good company or a bad company. It's a fucking company, basically. It all depends on the person. So, yeah, that's about it. All right. It's nice talking to y'all. All right.